We have another group of languages and they belong to the Dravidian group. They were the 4 South Indian languages: Tamil, Kannada, Telugu and Malayalam. Now in South India, Sanskrit was the language of the high and sophisticated culture. At the same time, Sanskrit helped these vernaculars to emerge, to grow and attain literary status. The earliest of the South Indian languages was Tamil. There are several phases in the evolution of Tamil language and literature. The earliest age was Sangam age. Sangam literature was actually the outcome of the fusion of 2 cultures, 2 totally different cultures. One, the Aryan culture, and the other, that is Sanskrit culture, and the other, Tamil, very much indigenous. During the next phase, that is after the Sangam age, one finds a marked influence of Sanskrit. Sanskrit religious works, works on polity, ethics and other subjects were being translated. Not only translated, ideas were borrowed. For example, we come across one work, actually a comprehensive manual on ethics, polity and love. This particular work was named Kural of Tiruvalluvar. He was a Jain writer and his work resembled the works of Manu, Kautilya and Vatshaya.
Ma'am, what role did religion play in the development of South Indian languages?
Religion did play a very important role. By this time, you must be marking or trying to understand some differences were there so far as the language, the development, the evolution of languages in North India and South India are concerned. Here, the Vaishnava Alvars, I've already mentioned, and the Shaiva Nayanar saints played a vital role. Another notable thing, that is, the Chola period was the golden age of Tamil literature. This must be kept in mind. And here, once again, several works were composed, most notable Kamban's Ramayanam. You can understand it was the Ramayan that we have, that's translation of that. And this is regarded as the greatest epic. Kamban's Ramayanam is regarded as the greatest epic in Tamil literature. Then we have Kannada. In the case of Kannada, we find that the Jain saints, Jain monks played a vital role. In the case of the Kannada language and literature, in their history of their evolution, we find names of 3 Jain writers, Pampa, Punna and Ranna. They all wrote about the life of the Jain Tirthankaras. Pampa wrote Adi Puran, life of the first Tirthankara. He was followed by Punna, who wrote Shanti Puran and wrote about the history of the 16th Tirthankara, and finally was Ranna, who wrote Ajita Puran. The content of this Ajita Puran was the life of the second Tirthankara. Telugu language developed a little later. Here, Sanskrit's influence was once again marked, and we come across the work of one writer, Nannaya, who translated a few porbos or phases of Mahabharata that we have, Adi Porbo, Shobha Porbo. Now, here also again religion played a vital role. You must be knowing about Veerashaivism. This particular religious sect developed in the Telugu country in the 12th century, and several works were composed by these men of the religious order, and the name of one such saint was Mallikarjun Pandit, who wrote Shiva Tattva Sharan. It contained what is actually the philosophy of this Veerashaivism in 500 verses. And finally we come to Malayalam, which actually for a long time remained a part of the Telugu and Kannada language, and it was only after the 13th century that it could assert itself as a separate, distinct language.